Hi guys. Okay, so this is for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So if your person is one of those, or if you are, you can kind of see what your energy is going to be for the next couple weeks until Saturn returns March 7th. So let's take a look at you guys and your peeps. See what's happening. Hope everybody had a good Sunday. Or if you're watching this and you're outside of the States, then a different day, right? Okay. What do we have going for the earth signs for the next 2 weeks until the big Saturn return, March 7th? And I'm going to do a 9-card spread. That. We're going to try that instead of the side-by-side, the comparison, just because I just want to be different. So, all right. What do we have for earth signs? Okay. I don't know if you can see these. Like, I'd have to go way down there, but you can see me shuffling and putting them down. My whole camera system is just doing right now, is all it's doing, is doing its job. I'm gonna hopefully figure it all out when I have time. Okay, that one's poking out for some reason. So we're gonna, okay, so this is, oh, how fitting. So you saw that I grabbed it because it was poking out of the deck, but the King of Pentacles. So that is the epitome of the earth signs. And that's what the reading is about. So this could very much be about money, finances, investment. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, crossing that. Oh, okay. Seven of Swords is, you could have, oh, you have, or your person has a lot of people around them. There's yelling going on. There's a lot of chaos, and there is, you can see that there's feathers flying, and this crow's mouth is open. It just looks like a disaster, like it's chaotic, and that could be what's going on your person's side in their home. A lot of gossip, a lot of talk, a lot of people, a lot of just drama happening around, I think, potentially around this King of Pentacles, or around money. This could very much be people who have been sneaky, sly, underhanded, I think this is really I wanted to say like, oh, good versus evil. The only reason I say that is because there's so much black in this card, right? This is all throat chakra, this blue, because the throat chakra is indicated by the blue, blue color, blue and green. So a combination of, I'd say more throat chakra. I'm not getting much heart chakra. But then you've got the moon. So this could be taking place on the full moon, which is March 7th, or around that time, which is also fitting for the time period that we're pulling for. But there's enlightenment. Somebody is wanting to get out, get away from whatever is going on here. This could be work conflict. This could be with friends and family. This could be just within a, a home with extended family, maybe. But it is in regards to either this man who's wealthy, or stability and money, and he represents a great deal of money at hand, and there's some shadiness or just some intensity happening over the next 2 weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that like that. All right, so in the 9-card spread, the way that I kind of lay it out is past, present, future. And then if it is like in regards to relationships or love, any of that, then I usually will do it you, and then your situation with your person, and then your person, and then the X is usually what you need to pay attention to, maybe staying away from, or not, not engaging in, looking out for, being advised to be careful of. The 4 corners are like protection, so that's Spirit's advice. And then the ones in the middle are more of maybe what you should be focused on. And this can be a timing card in the middle if it makes sense with my intuition. And then just kind of an overview of what is happening with the whole thing. So you have the Page of Pentacles. In the past, we'll just do it this way, the Devil, and Knight of Cups. Aries got Devil as well. And the Devil was in the middle. Okay. Then in present, you have the Death card, 5 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, whoa. There you go. True pair. King and Queen of Pentacles, both in the same spread. Interesting. Yeah, this is about money. Look at all these pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Definitely about money. Definitely about money. Now, money can be involved with relationships. Obviously, career, work, jobs, any of that. But and in family, obviously, like inheritances or wills or contracts. A lot of stuff about contracts coming out. Again, don't forget that, when I talked about in the intro about Saturn being a reflection of who, who we are. Speaking of a reflection of who we are, this is about things that are hidden. There's the moon again. Things that are hidden. Full moon is about, so that's going to be Virgo. Completing Virgo's transit through. There are 2 people. This could represent secrets between, or there's 2, those aren't people, those are wolves, Jen. Okay, so what did I say about, oh yeah, good and evil. Look, there's a black and white wolf on each side with secrets in the middle, things unknown, things that are hidden, confusion potentially. However, that light from the moon is trying to get to her as she just feels like she's, sinking, she's drowning in whatever is happening. However, let's look at this section by section. So in the past, there have been messages or maybe interesting, Knight of Cups. So Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and these are really these are younger people or not matured yet. messages of business stability. There's been some hang up between potentially, it's like work-life balance, personal and pleasure, or personal and like career. What do they say? Home and business. This is business. This is like relationships. This could even be like a work relationship, potentially. There's some holdup, or there's some connection, there's some tie-up between love or romance or emotion and some type of business talk, money involved, stability involved, and the devil, there's some type of toxin in between those two, was in the past. So you might know of something that's gone on with your person in regards to that. Currently, there is a transformation that's happening with the death and rebirth card of conflict. So through potentially competition, there is some stabilization of this currently that's happening because of a transformation, a rebirth of such, with the Queen of Pentacles being at the bottom. This could be where you are going through a transformation, and it has to do with maybe competition. This is in the middle, so is the devil. So maybe there is competition in the workplace or for a certain position. She's a very motherly energy. You could be dealing with a mother. You could be dealing with just a feminine who is independent and stable. It could be up to 5 people involved with the 5 of Wands. This is a lot of action. There's fire here. So, and so you have 1 cup here, right? So, but the moon is Cancer. You could be dealing with Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, obviously, Taurus, Virgo, Sag, but then also you have the Wands, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then the Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sag. The death and rebirth is Scorpio. So pretty much everybody came to join the party. The death and devil party, it looks like. Oh boy. So yeah, there is some transformation though on your end. The situation could be still happening where there's conflict or competition, or fight for a job, or fight for a position, or fight in between family members with wills or inheritances, or in regards to maybe this grandfather or this man, this wise. Maybe I'm getting that potentially maybe there's some shadiness happening to this grandfather or this father figure, this man who is trying to balance that pentacle on his knee. So there were a lot of birds, crows in here. There's a lot of people in here. I think there's a lot of people involved and a lot of open doors to maybe this King of Pentacles, this grandfather. The Queen of Pentacles is here though too, and I just find that so interesting. I feel there's a disconnect though because he's on the outside of what this is, and she's in here. Now that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is trying to, going through this process, becoming the King of Pentacles. That's something that you or your person could be doing through all of this. As you know, Saturn comes back and we're entering a new cycle, and going from the Queen of Pentacles in more of a nurturing sense regarding money or contracts or inheritances or anything having to do with stability, and transforming that into becoming the boss, the king, the wise, becoming wise out of this, situation. So yeah, and then in the future, you might be feeling a little left out from maybe a decision that was made, maybe confusion on where your stability lies, what, bringing things full circle, either with decisions on contracts or, in here we've got 10, 11, 16, we have 16, 17, 18, 19, almost 20 pentacles. There's a lot of money involved here. But maybe not sure, confused, not having all the information, feeling kind of on the outs of, or maybe not feeling like having all the decision or having all the information to make a decision. Well, I don't see the Two of Swords here. So this is more like maybe information coming about that brings confusion on whether the situation you're in or the contract you're in or the job you're in or the family situation that you're in, or friend group that you're in dealing with money. It has become confused and you're not sure if you like where you're at in that. It's coming in between. It's coming in between people. So let's clarify here. Now, 5 of Wands is 5 days. So that would take us into what? Today's the 26th. So like the 3rd. I know, hang on, because there is, and I want to, I didn't say this in my intro video, but just so you know what's happening, because it's very important that you know what's happening astrology wise on certain days, because then it can help you gauge what's happening around you and with people, and kind of like I've mentioned before, how to handle or manage situations. But I need a better resource. It takes forever to get to this one. So March, that would be March. So 2 more here. Sorry, guys. Okay. So March 1st, which 26, 27, 28, 1. So that's on Wednesday, right? So Wednesday, there is the moon in Cancer, squares Jupiter and Aries. So it can be difficult to get moving and laziness can take over. That is not what's happening in this card with this conflict. On the 2nd, which is Thursday, Mercury enters Pisces. Now this is all about communication, and imagination can be strong over the coming weeks, and you can focus on creative projects, ventures, and hobbies. Though it may be difficult to focus overall, you may need to reflect, get some quiet, and release. Okay, so that to me. And then on the 3rd, on Friday, you can make more time. Moon enters Leo. You can make more time to have fun and enjoy yourself, and this can help you feel lighter and more connected to your heart. So I think that there's been a lot of chaos, a lot of people, a lot of doors open, a lot of just drama happening. And I think it's really stating that maybe what you need to do is you know, maybe this conflict or this confusion will be happening, could take place in the next 5 days if you're on this timeline, and maybe just knowing to just kind of step away from it a little bit to gather your thoughts and, you know, to put things into perspective, I think is what this is what I'm getting from this. Let's clarify real quick. Let's see. So what is the Five of Wands about? What is the Five of Wands? And with the Death and Rebirth card above it, that is saying that that is coming to an end. So a perfect time for that to come to an end is around those times, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, because that's more of a taking a break from the status quo of whatever's been happening. Okay, so it looks like, okay, in relation to maybe relationships, a karmic partner, and jealousy, there could be conflict about, well, and it doesn't have to, and it can be business, it could be business relationships, because I don't have a lot of cups here. So this could be just dealing with business or stability and, you know, the maybe potential problems within partnerships or with agreements, contracts, promises, compromises, verbal or written, either or. But it looks like that's what's happening. It's kind of the center of the read. Finding stability, your person or you are really, there's a transformation, a transition going, trying to find stability within the chaos, and maybe these jealousies or these partnerships or these lessons, because karma and karmic is very much about lessons about jealousy, you know, and this toxic environment, maybe toxic work environment, toxic home because of Ten of Pentacles, home environment, and finding stability, stepping back from that, finding stability within that, and getting to the truths of what this deception is, the sneakiness, what's fueling this. Oh geez. So fueling this is even more pentacles. There's a lot of money here. Whatever's happening. Nine of Pentacles and Three of Cups. So celebrating is not happening. This is independence. So okay, well, this makes sense if you look at what's fueling the Seven of Swords, right? The becoming independent of a lot of people and of maybe lies and deception. So that's a positive thing, which would make sense as it's crossing the King of Pentacles, because through this process, this transformation process with the Death card and the King of Pentacles, through that transformation and finding independence away from all these people, stepping away from the chaos and the conflict and of lies and deceit, as the moon shines on the information and the data or the news or messages or conversations, communications that come about, the information that is found out leads to your person or you becoming from the nurturing side, as the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles are here together, the nurturing side and the moon, you know, this is a very like nurturing, watery section down at the bottom, which is your person, transforming that into becoming very wise and stable and making a good decision, making good decisions about money or contracts or partnerships or dealings over the next 2 weeks. So that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm glad we pulled those underneath cards. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. And it could have to do with traditional ways of doing things, religious or marriage, just values, maybe. Maybe people's values in regards to inheritances or ways of running a business differ, and that's become a huge conflict for somebody. But anyways, I hope that helps, earth signs. Let me get you one more card on how this potentially can, the potential final outcome of this. I mean, I think I kind of went over it with the King of Pentacles through becoming independent of this chaos that's happening with a lot of the crows and a lot of people and a lot of money, and that could be the, if your person chooses that, or you choose that, to really just kind of break away, and step up and become independent from toxic cycles or toxicity, that the likelihood of the money aspect or assets, investments, stability and security look really good. So let me just pull one card. Actually, I'm going to pull. So yeah, this could have to do with a relationship, watching a relationship, or watching a business partnership. It says life partners. I'm definitely getting like relationships between people, whether that be business or personal, and maybe that having to do with they're older couple, so could be I don't know why I wanted to say property, but usually like you have to decide what's going to happen with property if you're older and you've got a will, and there's more likelihood of sooner passings, or I mean, they look very healthy, so I'm not really getting, except for, I mean, death can mean death, and if you've lost somebody, I'm truly, my heart goes out to you. It looks like there's just a lot of differing opinions, or maybe chaos. Just it could be also, I'm getting maybe deciding on what's going to happen with parents or grandparents. If somebody is sick, what's going to happen to their assets, where they're going to go, who's going to take care of them, and there being, eyes watching, aware of what's happening with this, with maybe these differences of opinions or this conflict, with everybody paying attention, being aware of that, and stepping away from it. Is going to bring stability with these, stepping away, becoming independent, having time, that introspection, which is what Saturn, it works perfect, which is what Saturn is bringing us, this introspection of how we're behaving, what our thoughts, and, teaching us, schooling us essentially on, how we're doing things, what, looking at all perspectives around us and bringing truths to them. There might be some hard truths about parents and what's going to be happening with them, or grandparents, or again, it has to do with money, maybe conflict of like the amount, the cost of potential long-term care for family members. So anyways, it does look like it could end up with some real stability in all of this. So that is positive, a positive outlook on it. But I hope that helped you, Earth signs, and you guys have a great next couple of weeks. If you like my video, if you wouldn't mind sharing the love, push the thumbs up, and becoming a part of my soul family, I'd love to have you by subscribing. And you all take care, and thanks so much for being here. Bye.